For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. Courage is the power to let go of the familiar. In any given moment, we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety. If we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we aren't really living. Yesterday, I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today, I am wise, so I am changing myself. There is no better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance next time. We cannot think of being acceptable to others until we have first proven acceptable to ourselves. Once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern. Once you change your thought pattern, you change your attitude. Once you change your attitude, it changes your behavior pattern, and then you go on into some action. Change is only a good thing if you change in a good way. Truth does not change, only our awareness of it. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. It always seems impossible until it's done. For with Yah, nothing shall be impossible. I never lose. I either win or learn. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I'm convinced of this. Good done anywhere is good done everywhere. For a change, start by speaking to people rather than walking by them like they're stones that don't matter. As long as you're breathing, it's never too late to do some good. Now is the accepted time, not tomorrow, not some more convenient season. It is today that our best work can be done, and not some future day or future year. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet depreciate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. This struggle may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one, or it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. I prayed for freedom for 20 years, but received no answer until I prayed with my legs. Sometimes we have to do the work even though we don't yet see a glimmer on the horizon that it's actually going to be possible. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. A man is but a product of his thoughts. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Action expresses priorities. My life is my message. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. Nothing ever comes to one that is worth having except as a result of hard work. Success in life is founded upon attention to the small things rather than to the large things, to the everyday things nearest to us rather than to the things that are remote and uncommon. The world cares very little what you or I know, but it does care a great deal about what you or I do. We should not permit our grievances to overshadow our opportunities. Success is not to be measured by the position someone has reached in life, but the obstacles he has overcome while trying to succeed. Character is power. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Associate yourself with people of good quality, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Every human has 4 endowments: self-awareness, conscience, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us the ultimate human freedom, the power to choose, to respond, to change. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. There are 3 constants in life: change, choice, and principles. Effective leadership is putting first things first. Effective management is discipline, carrying it out. A mission statement is not something you write overnight, but fundamentally your mission statement becomes your constitution, the solid expression of your vision and values. It becomes the criterion by which you measure everything else in your life. We are the creative force of our life, and through our own decisions, rather than our conditions, if we carefully learn to do certain things, we can accomplish those goals.